Peace, family. Today we're going to dive into the power of awareness. I'm Unc, host of the Divinepreneur Podcast, the number one show dedicated to helping you, spiritual seekers, entrepreneurs, use spirituality to evolve your mind, body, and business so you can make a lasting impact and income in the world. Let's get started. So to start this off, I always like creating a ground or a mutual understanding of the concept. So today we're talking about awareness, and that could be interchanged with consciousness, right? Or people say I'm conscious or I'm woke or I want to increase my awareness. Today I want to expand on some clarity and help you understand this concept of awareness deeper from an ancient perspective so you can, take your mind, body, and business to the next level. So the first principle or the first thing I want to talk about to really help you understand awareness better is awareness is who you are. Awareness is not a thing, right? It's not something you grow. It's not something you come into, right? You don't come into consciousness, right? Awareness is who you are, right? So in ancient texts of China, Africa, India, really everywhere, they understood that this is a vehicle, right? Me, this is my vehicle. And within this vehicle, there is consciousness, there is awareness, there is the observer, right? Have you ever seen in ancient Egypt or Kemet, they show the picture of this eye, right? And you'll see it everywhere because they understood that truly who you are, we are as seekers, entrepreneurs, people dedicated to grow ourselves and change the world. We are consciousness and awareness itself, experiencing life through this vehicle. All right. So that's the first thing we got to understand. You're not becoming aware, increasing awareness, or becoming woke or conscious. You are consciousness. You are awareness. So this is a perfect segue to one of the most powerful laws of spirituality, which is the law of oneness. And this is what I really mean on the power of awareness. Once we understand that the law of oneness pretty much says that there is only one entity. There is only one consciousness, right? There is only one awareness in the world, experiencing itself through all these different vehicles: the vehicle of a bee, the vehicle of a tree, the vehicle of a you, the vehicle of a me, right? Bars, I know. But that's really what the law of one has come down to, and really understanding that, and it breaks down to a lot of things that if we are really are this one entity, consciousness, source, experiencing itself in so many different ways, it makes you look at life differently, right? Really makes you look at your enemies differently, your life challenges differently, because everything in life is ultimately here to further you and me because we are one. So really understanding, the first thing to really understand about awareness is that you are source. You are the one consciousness experiencing itself as all things. And once we're able to pull our awareness, or really our identity, from thinking we are this vehicle and realizing we are the awareness within, that's when we really begin to unlock our power, our intuition, our skills, break these limitations, break through the childhood traumas, break through all the anxiety. So that's the first truth, the first thing to understand about the power of awareness, that you are source. You are the one life. All right. So if you like that, if that resonates with you, let me know. Shoot me a comment, share it with people. I love the feedback. All right. So next, we're going to get into the next thing we need to know about the power of awareness. You ready? Awareness is like the sun. Awareness is like the sun. You are like the sun. What do I mean by that? See, the sun shines on everything, right? And whatever the sun shines on grows. It gives life to. It gives energy to. And whenever you take the sun away from something, it weakens, it dies, it disappears, it decays. So just like the sun itself, right? Whatever we put our awareness on, right? Focus. That's all focus is. Focus is just, just like you have a big flashlight in, you kind of focus the beam into a certain area. It's just you focusing who you are, your attentions on something. So whatever you focus on grows, and whatever you don't focus on dies. So this is one of the most powerful principles in self-development, spiritual growth, sports, anything you want to be successful in life. We got to understand that what we focus on grows. So a lot of times in our life, right, or coaches or whatever we experience, we tend to find ourselves focusing on the things that we don't want, right? Focusing on the money we don't have, the clients we don't have, the life situations we don't have, right? Whatever is we shine our light on, is going to develop in our life. Don't matter if it's negative focus, positive focus, indifferent focus. If it's the things going on in the news and it has your attention, it has your power. If it has your attention, it has your power. So that's very important to understand. And then check this out. Let's connect that to principle number 1. If you are source, whatever you want to call it, source, God, Allah, Christ consciousness, you name it, universe, right? If you are this entity, this one life channeled in this vehicle, whatever you focus on, you are directing the power of the universe, the power of source, to bring it to life. So think about and take a second to reflect on, how have you been using your power of awareness, the power to direct the creative force of the universe? Even myself, sometimes I catch myself replaying difficult situations in my life, or because I'm such a problem solving, focus on solver, I'm focusing on problems, right? Even myself, I have to catch myself a lot. And that's why things like journaling is very powerful. So just take a second and think. In the last 24 hours, in the last 2 or 3 hours, where has my attention been? Where has my focus been? And you'll find where your creative power has been. And all it takes is a little switch of focus, and you'll start to create magic and beautiful things in your life. So now to the last truth or thing I would love to share with you, that has been shared with me through downloads and teachers and coaches, you name it, is about the power of awareness. Is that your awareness is the window to your divinity, right? We all are made in the likeness of the divine. We all, if you're here, you're a spiritual seeker. You want to grow, you want to you want to evolve, you want to ascend, you want to be ascended master. You want to, you want to grow spiritually. You want to tap into your divinity. Your awareness is the window to your divinity. What that means is, if we walk the steps that we just took, you are the one life. Experiencing yourself. You are the one awareness, consciousness, experiencing yourself as you, your person, your vehicle. And wherever you focus and place your attention, it grows. And whatever you take your attention away from, it dies. The power of life and death, creation and destruction, is in your awareness. But also, whatever inputs, whatever information, whatever food, right, that you bring in through your senses, through your awareness, right, that you allow to come in, that you allow to swim around on the movie scene or the movie screen that is your awareness, either evolves or devolves your divinity. Just like when you eat food, if you're eating food that's not nutritionist, that doesn't come from the earth, that's not of the highest energy and nutrients, right? You either devolving, destroying your body, your temple, or you're evolving and developing it. It's the same thing about your awareness, your attention, and the things that we allow to swim around in our mind, in our mind's eye. So, because of that truth, we must become the guard of our awareness. We must become the hero, the hero of our awareness, blocking it from all villains, from all sins, all evils, all darkness, right? Whatever you want to call it, right? No matter your background, all things of low vibrations, and only allow high vibrational things within that nurtures your divinity. All right. So these are the three tips, or these are the three truths. You are consciousness, and you are the one consciousness. You are the sun. What you focus on grows, and what you don't focus on decays. And your awareness is the window to your divinity. So decide and guard it from those that are of those things and those thoughts that is of in emotions that are of low vibrations, and only take in the things of the highest vibrations to awaken and nurture and feed your divinity. I hope this enlightened you, brought you some insights, helped you tap into the wisdom and intuition that's within you. I'm Ankh. This has been an episode of the Divinepreneur Podcast. And if this resonated with you, share it, subscribe on whatever platform you tuning in on, and always know you can reach out to me through DMs or whatever. Peace. Until next time.